from the U.S. perspective, we think that there could have been some improvements in the targets themselves.
Such as?
There's, so it's a pretty wide-ranging agenda. There's 169 targets in the agenda. Some of them are not as measurable, as specific or precise as we would have liked. We thought you could have brought the standard of measurability up.
Can you give any examples?
I'd have to. Maybe I should go to my my copy here of.
If there's
of
one
the
that's
agenda.
easily available.
But yeah, there's some that are more political statements than they are specific, measurable. And in fact, we made some improvements throughout the process. For example, 3.2, we went from just talking about ending child mortality and bringing some specific numbers to that. Where neonatal deaths would be 12 to the level of 12 per 1,000 births, and under 5 mortality, 25 per 1,000 births.
Yeah, I see that language is in there. But
Right.
if you look at, say, something like goal 5.1, end all forms of discrimination against all women and girls everywhere. I mean, that is a very good goal to have. No one would disagree with that.
Agreed.
How do you measure that and how do you police that? What are the metrics for that?
So that's going to be part of the process of which experts will come together and say, what is it that we can look like? What is it we can look at in terms of indicators to assess this?
Do you think? Are you confident that there are metrics you can establish? Maybe not now, but down the road that would be able to measure something like this.
I'll leave that one up to the experts.
It's not just about outlawing the practice, is it? Because
Right.
you can outlaw something, but it still carries on.
Right. So I'll leave it up to the experts how it is that we're going to be measuring all the different targets in there. I will say that 5.1 is one of the particular targets that I think is more aspirational than concrete and practical in terms of measurement. But we will be developing indicators to be able to assess what progress looks like on it. I think one thing that's also important about the indicators themselves, that they are going to be an expert and technical process rather than a political process. And we advocated strongly for that to be the case, so that we weren't getting into what the political decisions could be around what those indicators look like.